Hey guys. Sorry I had to wait for my children to get settled. Hi, Energy. Hopefully you're still here. Hi, Betty Boo. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Hi,
Hi,
Chris.
everybody.
Hi, Summer. We lost Tyra. Hey, Jelly Beans. How are you? Yeah.
I don't know how I managed to kick myself out. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Hi, Jilly.
How's your night going? Or your
I'm just
day, I
over
guess.
here. Yeah, I'm just over here redoing my nails. I literally was cooking my hands. I need to stop. But like, I was so bored, and I just didn't want to do anything productive. Like, it's just that kind of like couple days for me now, just from I think like not sleeping right for a few
Right.
days. Like, it just like got me. Bleh. So yeah, I literally my alarm went off for 8:40 and I was cooking my last hand, and I got to get that gel cooked because I can't like dare touch my phone with it. So I was like, "Oh my god, perfect timing."
Yeah. Hi,
Hi,
Brooke. How
girl.
are you? Um, what's wrong with Coley, Chris?
I don't know what to think about Coley. I really don't. I really want to like think that, she's gonna be better. I don't know, girl. I just don't.
I don't know. I think she's trying, she's trying, you know. I think she really wants to be accepted by everyone in this community.
Okay, but let's just say, right? Like, because I don't know how anyone feels. It's not like we have conversations about Coley, right? Like, let's
Yeah.
just say she won't get that acceptance. Are you just gonna like keep being miserable on the internet then? Because let's be for real, Coley doesn't need anybody's acceptance. You got to come here and accept yourself, and people shall follow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I mean, I've been giving her a chance. Um, Chris, that's the wrong Betty Boop that Coley, from what Coley was talking about. Remember that there's another account that is
Betty Boop,
Betty Boop,
yeah. What about
but
it?
it it's another one that's like it's been in your chat as well. It's not as friendly. Like it's
Are we
kind
talking
of
about like the old school Betty Boop that like a lot of us know of, and she's really fucking weird and oh my
yes,
god.
like very trolly.
Oh my gosh. And
Yeah,
what
that
about her? Coley called her out or something?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the short actually.
Oh.
I did see that she had posted about it though. Let me
Oh,
just
and Chris thought she was talking about Miss Boop in chat. Gotcha.
yeah. Uh
Yeah, Betty Boop, like the OG one, the old school one, like she's the reason that I won't call our Betty Boop Betty Boop. She has been Miss Boop just so I don't gotta call her like that. I swear to you.
yeah, she was a weird one for sure. Yes, she does want to call a truce with Kira. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so down for a truce. Like as long as she keeps my name out of her mouth, I don't care.
Yes. Chris, that was funny when you were saying that about her, and I'm like, Chris, you've peed on my live stream.
Miss Tabitha,
Hey,
hey
Miss
girl, hey
Tabitha.
girl.
Coley, she said she was really wanting to come to her lives. Um, I mean, as soon as Coley unblocks everyone, right? Like she's got a lot of people blocked. I don't even know if Tyra. Well, have you been blocked by her? I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think so.
oh yeah. No, no, I've been blocked a very long time. But wouldn't it be nice? Because like I'm not willing to do it, okay? But I know that you see something in Coley, obviously, because you wouldn't keep, supporting her and stuff. Wouldn't it be nice if she had someone like you who she led up on panel for a discussion about her behaviors and hoping that maybe she could see, like, as a community, like what people are seeing, and
Right.
maybe people could see her take accountability and all of those good things, right? Like that would be dope.
Yeah.
But you're right, she has to stop. She has to first unblock us. Yeah.
Like I know that she has an issue seeing my this account, so I do have two other sock accounts, but I only use them for Coley, and you clearly know they're me.
Right,
um,
right, right.
but yeah, I'm open I'll panel with her and have a chat with her. She just has to be willing to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm certainly not problematic like Coley and don't do the things like that. But how cool would it have been even 2 years ago for a Terry Lynn to come up on my panel and be like, when you do this, that, or the other, and you know what I'm saying? Like, could explain it to me, and I could be like, oh shit, like, I so see what you guys were saying now, and just understanding things, right? And like coming to that common ground. I think that's like, so those are the best
Yeah.
discussions, period.
Well, Brooke, I can tell you that Steph would not be involved on my channel. Yeah, I can't blame her for refusing to go on panel with Steph because Steph went extremely hard on her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And being the other person on Steph's channel who she's done the same thing to, you know, trust me, like I never want to talk to her on panel. The only time I've ever been on panel with her, she gaslit me to death. You know what I'm saying? And just like tried to make me think I was a bad person. I don't
Yeah.
blame Coley. I'm
Yeah.
with Coley on that one for sure.
Yeah, Coley just has to get on par with everything. Like before she went on her retreat,
Mhm.
she said that she had wanted to do an open panel, but it's to get her to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I would go
Um,
on an open panel. Like I wouldn't be
yeah,
the Terry that I just said in the last situation, right? Like I wouldn't give her that time, but like I would totally do an open panel with her.
yeah, me too. Chris says she has a box of clothes for you to email her. Hey,
Oh my gosh,
Popcorn.
okay.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so I wanted to continue on
Hmm.
um, from our last live stream.
Hmm.
And like Shelly has since made an apology. I did finally listen to it because,
Which is now on members only. Therefore, an apology was not made. That's my
yeah.
opinion.
So I think the reason. Uh, it was a fake apology for one. Okay. Um, and I believe the reason she even did the apology is because she knows that she's on probation and she is committing a crime. Like to share DMs or voice recordings, doesn't matter if she's in the US and we're in Canada, it's illegal.
And that's
And
so scary. That's so scary, right? Because you think, oh, I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna be petty, right? And I'm gonna send these things and it's gonna bust out somebody. But you done broke a whole law, bitch. Internationally.
hi, Dennis. Well, Dennis, tell her that, I mean, Tyra and I are both saying we'd go up on panel and, you know,
See what happens. Yeah, definitely. I would
yeah,
totally be down for that. And I would totally drop if I feel like my presence is not needed for any reason. And that's just all there is to it.
yeah. Hi, White Russian.
Hey girl, hey.
Yes, Canada does have stricter laws than the US. Um, so, I was listening to Road Slob's rant that he did. I don't know, I think it was overnight or whatever.
I watched that. Okay, I'm with you.
And like, I don't know how he can't see it. Yes, we know that if we did something illegal, it could be brought to the US, right? But I personally, I'm speaking for myself only, have never done anything illegal. So it's a moot point.
Sure,
Okay?
sure, sure.
Shelly has done something that is illegal. Okay? Hasn't Shay done? Isn't that illegal in the US?
I don't know, is it? I'm sorry if you want a real answer. I don't know because I know our laws suck in the fucking US when it comes to these internet weirdos. I don't
Right.
know, is it? Did she break the law? In my opinion, she did.
Well, I would think so. Um, somebody, Pop must, you know, so like some of it was illegal.
See, and there should be motherfucking consequences. And I hope that one day Shay can be found and things can be taken care of because that's actually a good question, right? Like, I never thought of it like that. I just think of her like a weirdo. No, like, of course she broke laws. Yeah.
Right.
I'm glad you confirmed that, popcorn, because yeah, I didn't know. But what the fuck? Yeah, she broke laws.
Um, Betty, what she did was she collected information from Shelley, um, which was illegal for Shelley to do. And I'm assuming that because Shay in the past, as far as we know, has looked up people, it would it must be illegal. She's passing around their information.
A lot of people, right? Because we're talking, I didn't
Yeah,
watch the popcorn live, and unfortunately, I feel like the channel got taken down or something happened, and I didn't get to like watch it. But
yeah,
didn't they talk about multiple people in that stream, like Shay getting information about?
yes, there was
See,
multiple people. Okay, Popcorn says when you log on to those websites to pull people's information, you say that you're not going to share it, and clearly she did. Right, so that would be I would consider that illegal.
I would hope so, Miss Terry Lynn. I would hope so.
Yeah, yeah, and You have both recordings still? Um, oh, that would be awesome if you could upload them so we could hear. What? Chris, okay, now you're derailing this stream. You can talk to Tyra about how she feels about you um, separately, okay? I don't
Chris.
I don't want to be rude, but I mean, everyone has accepted you and we've moved on from that, and it gets annoying when the questions still get asked.
I
Or
co-sign that. I co-sign that. That's a good way to reply to that. Chris, I adore you. Let's totally move on, right?
yeah. For 3 hours, and then second one is oh, okay. Yeah, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Um, so in Shelley's apology, one of the things that really stuck out to me is that she's claiming that she doesn't have sock accounts, never had sock accounts. That's bull-faced lie. Okay, I was in a group chat with her.
Okay.
I know all about the sock accounts. They were used to go into Roadhog's
Wow.
chats. They were used to go into Popcorn's chats. Like, you know, she likes to play this innocent little Shelley act that, she didn't see anything, she didn't watch anything. And it's bullshit. Half the stuff I know about Popcorn, I know because Shelley shared clips in the group chat. I didn't watch 99% of Popcorn or even Roadhog's stuff. Maybe Roadhog, okay, maybe we'll say 98% because in the beginning, when he was like first attacking you and I didn't know who he was.
Right. And you went in there trying to make peace like some people have, right? Like you didn't know any better. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was over the Sarah Zod stuff though, because he was claiming that Sarah Zod had no kids.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, so we're gonna if we're gonna keep it 100, Shelley, you use sock accounts. Point blank period. Here's another thing I'm gonna say, and I find it really ironic that the night that I did my 250 subs celebration was we also talked about Shelley that evening, but I had 281 subscribers. Then all of a sudden, Shelley blocks me, and I'm down to, I don't know, it's 250 something. So I'm down to 258. And I'm not the only one. Here you got a lot of backfeed.
I haven't experienced that, but my shorts somehow are bringing me a lot of subscribers, so I don't get to see a lot of any losing right now in my YouTube journey, if that makes sense. I'm pretty consistent at growing, so it's hard for me to notice if I lose five, if that makes sense.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Oh,
so like
yeah,
I haven't noticed that, but how weird that everybody else. So it's almost like, what did you take your 38 stock accounts and like
right,
unsubscribe from me?
right. And
Wow.
and
Wow.
there's one other person, another channel that had the same thing happen. I'm not going to say who it is. She can say on her own if she wants to. But I thought, yeah,
How
that's
interesting. How
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, yeah,
That is so weird, dude. And that's why I think I hate that people really try to say that I have sock accounts and stuff. Because I think that's so weird. I have had, I don't anymore since the emails had gotten hacked, but like I used to have a Tyra slipper account and stuff. I have no problem being me. That shit's weird, man.
yeah. Me neither. Um, like I said, I do have two sock accounts. I think the one says TLL 123. The other one just
Mhm.
the other one just says straight Terry Lynn. And they
Right. And like
only
either way, you're gonna know it's me. You're not gonna say, oh, who is this troll? Who is this sock account?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, and I also thought it was in poor taste to give out this apology while at the same time speaking about her gram. You know, I'm empathetic towards that situation. That's got
Sure.
to be rough.
Absolutely.
Um, but it's no excuse to what she's done to her friends. And she monetized the video. You're giving an apology, talking about your grandmother, and you're monetizing it. Why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And I'll be honest, I've made two apologies that I can think of, just Anna and Selfie Queen Cindy and Mandy, so I can think of three. I think them are the only three probably, guys. And I didn't monetize them because it is in poor taste. But
Yeah.
what's really fucking my head up is that earlier I did go to her channel and I noticed over 300 views. It's the best video on her channel by far, right? But then for some reason, I went and looked again on my way to the stream and now it's members only. Once you
Yeah.
take that shit off publicly, you motherfucker, you
Yeah.
didn't apologize at all.
Yeah. And it's probably because she knew that the stream was coming up because I've had it scheduled. I'm empathetic towards what the grandmother is feeling and suffering through. Yes, clicks and views. Uh, Shelley, from the get go, has been all about money. And
You know,
it,
I want to say something, Terry Lynn. It's very petty, but it's worth saying just because, okay? You said she's always been about, okay. In one of her videos, she specifically says, okay, that she made $40
oh,
off of
yeah.
one drama video. Let me tell
Hmm.
you something, Terry Lynn. She didn't make $40 off of a single video on her channel, not even the one that hit 300. Do you know how
Oh,
many views you have to get to have a $40 video?
no, I don't.
Okay, well, what are we lying about that for?
Yeah.
For me
Wow.
to have it's been so long that I haven't been monetized. It's hard for me to remember, but like no, dude, I had 1,000+ views before I was making $40 a video.
Hmm.
You know, like no, you're getting a couple thousand views on that video before you were making $40 on a video. You couldn't say
Okay.
$40 for the month, bitch. You had to say on a video.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, we do not make $40 a video. I fucking wish, bro, that I could make a video that hits 100 views and make $40. 200 views because it was a drama video, bitch. Bye.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that.
And I don't think nobody knows that unless you're a creator. And I think us as creators, we sat back and we're like, you liar. And like, it's not worth mentioning. But then at the same time, if you bring up this thing with her and money, it's just like you lied.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you big lied. You didn't make $20 on that video.
wow. That's good to know. Um, Tina, I agree. She should take a step back. And she should have taken a step back right from the time her grandmother got there, if I'm being honest.
I'm gonna co-sign that statement as well.
But now she's like, we know she's 110% in the pig pen because she got a wrench last night from Hoggets.
You lie like a mother. You lie. You liar.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Oh no, her name is not Hoggets. Her name is Michelle. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Some people would know her as Hoggets, but
No, but I'm just saying. Shelly is on first name basis with Miss Piggy. Like we have plenty of names for her. Michelle ain't one of them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's use her logic. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And see, another thing that bothers me, and hey, maybe I'm the only one that it bothers, but if you have to go to the food bank even once a month, you should not be financing anything. A food bank here in Canada is for people that actually need it that don't have any money. The reason why they don't have enough to get by, you know, in between pays and they have to use the food bank is because they're financing stuff. So that's money out the window that could have been used on groceries. See, like I don't, I she brought that point up again about oh, it's no big deal. I had to, we use the food bank and that. Well, in my mind, don't be financing stuff if you can't eat for a full month.
Well, I mean, and I think that's just the thing. I think everyone's allowed an opinion here in Chicago. It's really big to get your food stamp card and to sell it and get half of it in cash. You know what I'm saying? People just do what they do with the stuff that's available to them. You know what I'm saying? And there's people like us that wouldn't do that, you know?
Right, but am I wrong in thinking
No,
that
I don't think there was a
okay,
wrong or right because I understand what you're saying. I shouldn't need food stamps if I'm going to go eat tacos every day. That's not a false statement. It's not.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get that popcorn and no I don't feel that everybody bashed you. Like behind the scenes, we were definitely saying, like you gotta rein in your spending, like, you know. Hi Curls. I just saw that you came in. Thanks for coming.
Girl.
Food
Hey,
banks are
Stina.
based on donations. Right?
Well, here,
It is
here's
selfish.
an example, right? And it's weird. It's probably weird. Even it's probably like exaggerated to what you're even saying. That's what I want to say. When I stood in those shelters, there was always refrigerators full of food. That food got donated by Publix and all the local stores and all the things, right? I wouldn't eat in them shelters because I have money. Them that food in there is for the moms with their 3 kids, okay, who might be in
Yeah.
there, and she needs to cook a meatloaf for them. I don't need to make hamburger patties for myself. I never ate from the shelter. So
Right.
you can imagine how I feel about, you know what I'm saying, taking like advantage of resources. But like I said, people sell their food stamps all the time too.
Wow, that's wild.
Oh yeah.
Um, okay, so Tina, what happened is, I don't know. Shelly lost her mind. Um, she just decided that she was gonna roll on her friends and start hanging out with Black Wolf and taboo topics and the hogs, and that kind of stuff.
Carrie Lynn, I have to ask you this.
Yeah.
I don't think this was overnight. I don't
No.
think this is just a recent thing. Um, I thought her apology was sincere and she was at least sorry as of, that moment, that day, right? But
Yeah.
like I've learned some things. I now know better. Okay. And because I know that it really wasn't sincere, like the reality, where the hell was I going with that? God dang it. What the fuck did you just say? What was I talking about, Terry Lynn? I totally forgot what I was saying because I went all the way over there. Oh my god, man. I forgot what I was even saying. That is so bad. That is so bad. I don't even know what I was saying.
Yeah, I see that. So I was explaining to Tina about the situation, and you were saying that you don't think it happened overnight.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because yeah, I have
And
to
I
finish that
agree.
thought. Um, my thing is, when were this was a question I had for you tonight. When did the messages that got to the pigs, when did those take place with Curside?
Hmm.
Like based on like screenshots that you seen, do you remember?
Okay, so based on screenshots, there was a 6 month difference, and I'm sure someone popcorn Stina curls um can tell me
Since like
the exact
December.
time frame. My
Oh my
conversation
god.
yesterday happened on 7th December. And that is when, oh, okay. Okay, so, hi Nina. Nice
I
to see
know.
you.
And you know how
Hi
funny it
Bubba.
is for her then to say in that video, like, oh, these girls never liked me. And it's like, bitch, you were a whole perpetrator for the last 5 months. You were a whole, like, what is that called? An infiltrator? Didn't she infiltrate it or something? Is that the right word?
Yeah, that's exactly what she did. Okay, so there, popcorn saying April to November.
Mm-mm-mm.
So the what Shelley is calling blackmail happened in April, but Kirsty donated
In
500
November.
November.
Yes. Okay. 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 Okay.
Yes, thank you, Mandy and Mole. Precisely. And she used to say that she thought there was a mole in the chat. There she was, the fucking mole.
And you know what? Only moles think there's moles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really, really though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only if you're a sneaky bitch, grimy, would you think someone else is being grimy and sneaky?
Yeah.
Because based on who was in the group chat, I sure the fuck wouldn't worry about them all. I'm just throwing that out there.
And you know what? Like, Popcorn is saying professional trauma dumper and emotional vampire. And at this point, I'm going to have to agree with that because the amount of shit that we had to listen to um,
And see,
from
that's so,
Shelly
yeah,
for
that's
her
so
to do
surprising.
that, like,
It's just
yeah,
so surprising because in her videos, she's not that girl. She's not the one that's coming, because I'm not coming to a group chat to send clips of the pig. I'm not doing it. Never did it in my Discord. You know what I'm saying? Dude, and
yeah.
that's when we were in the thick of shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that shit. I don't do those things. So it's like,
Naked friend.
ooh, I just in her videos, I just always thought she was very much like me. Like,
No, I wouldn't say that, Popcorn, because honestly, a lot of the other ladies like did a lot more for her. Being in Canada, like I just learned how to use PayPal to and how to send a gift card in the US, so but she has blamed the majority of it on me. Why, I'm not sure. I used to avoid the chat because there were so many voice messages from her.
mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
and
been
see, us as the public, we don't get that from her.
exactly, curls. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that
Hi,
though.
Jojo.
Hey, Jojo. Yeah, popcorn. I don't like people like that. That scares me. Why are you able to change how you are acting? That's weird to me.
Yeah,
Why do you have different like sides of you? I don't like it.
yeah, yeah. I truly was a loyal friend, and I mean, when she wrote that comment here on, it was on one of your videos, I believe, saying whoever stuck up for her husband,
Hmm, hmm.
like that was it for me. Like the nerve,
The
the
nerve. Oh
nerve.
God. I think that's what made me really spin off the deep end that week. I really do. I think that really is what did it for me. How fucking dare you?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then, and only then, because I, of course, go to my channel and I want to say it publicly, right? Because I don't want it just to be in my comment section. No, I'm going to say it publicly. And then I learn of voice memos, group chat, how everyone had to talk to her for hours. And, now I'm learning she's the clip sender when nobody wants to even pay attention to the motherfucker. Like, you shouldn't have seen what Popcorn was saying about you, Terry Lynn. Okay, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have.
yeah,
There's a reason you didn't watch her.
yeah. One thing that nobody has questioned other than me, how can you appeal something you were never charged with? Can someone tell me that? Are we talking about Mike in that situation? Because I'm not really sure what you're asking, Pop. Okay, with the Mike situation, to be honest, I don't know. I'm not in the US. Um, so I don't really have any background to say anything. And we only know Shelley's version of it, right? So, But that makes sense. Sorry, I'm trying to read all of the.
Oh, don't worry about me.
It was illegal. It was. And her friends didn't know until the end. The day that the video came out about the GoFundMe, that's when we found out that it was actually her mom's apartment. And it was only a one bedroom. Well, I mean, common sense would say that, but I don't know. I mean, she has a different um a different take on it. And she's yes, yep, that exactly, Tina. She's now his wife's moderator.
That is so crazy to me. Like, that is not even real. Yuck.
And
Yuck.
that's why I keep asking myself. Like the more it keeps going, I'm like, this can't be freaking real. You know what I mean?
You know, I asked Beebs, I text her and I said, I'm never going to understand the why am I? And you know, she didn't answer that. Like
Yeah,
no way any of us are ever gonna know the why any of this
exactly.
happened. Oh, and that
Yeah.
sucks. I hate when I don't know the why.
Made any phone calls on the phone with Shay. Okay, so I don't know about the DCF thing. What is that DCF?
Like CPS where they take your kids.
Okay. I don't know about that, but I know that the apartment complex was called. And yeah, if I'm being honest, I believe 110% that Jugs called it. Yeah. Oh. In the recording of me and Shay, she said someone was about to call. Oh. Okay, I got you. To be honest, the recordings were hard to hear. There was so much static. So I probably missed that part.
Well, she was. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. You can Google it or not, but like she knew that somehow, some way, it was legal for the kids to be in that house because there was so many rooms in this one bedroom apartment.
Okay, I mean,
So,
that's possible, popcorn, but somebody um did call, and I only know that because one of the members of the group saw the proof that they were called. And I mean, Jugs made a lot of passive aggressive comments in her community tab that, it kind of led to the conclusion that it was most likely her. Oh, okay. That would be good to hear. Yeah, see, I do too, Dennis. Yeah, three rooms, a kitchen, a bedroom, and yeah, a living room. Yeah. But see, you know what? You know what gets me is She's over there with Roadhog and them. Roadhog is the one who doxed her. Remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He was the first person to call Mike a PDF. Um, like he was the first person to start all of that. But now he's I don't know. I think she wanted to be there to begin with. That's my opinion. I
And can
think
you
her
imagine any reason why Shay would have to reach out to Shelly at any given moment? Like, I am so sure that Shelly reached out to Shay in some way, somehow. Allegedly, my conspiracy, of course.
well, I mean they definitely did talk because that's how the messages and stuff were exchanged, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was back in December because Shelly told us in her one of her videos that she'd been secretly watching them since December.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Dude,
Yeah,
something's wrong with her. That's just all there is to it. I'm sorry, not sorry. It's something. My thing. I'm glad I just said that because this is why I say that. Anybody who finds Black Wolf attractive in any way, and I don't
Ugh,
mean obviously personally as a human, I'm saying on the internet as a human,
yeah,
if
gross.
you find him in any way enticing, interesting, like you're fucking weird, weird.
That he needed a reason to come back. Yeah, Black. I can't stand Black Wolf.
Oh, he's just disgusting. Just a old man with no teeth, just like sitting back being fucking miserable on the internet that
And
learned how to add graphics and shit to a video. You know what I mean? Really, that's all that is.
he's constantly choking and from smoking weed and talking
Oh
over
god.
people and mumbling. Just
Oh, I've never heard him on a live stream.
oh well, that's who Shelly watches. Him and
Oh my
Taboo.
god. Come on, dude.
She
Calm down.
sits
Come
with
on. Come
him
on. Come on.
and doing the keep your enemies close thing. Okay, well, I mean, her friends protected her. We took all the hits. Um, and here we are still friggin' taking them. But no, I believe that I believe that the real Shelly is the Shelly that came on YouTube and wanted to be just like DCP, who is an anti-mommy vlogger, but in a nasty way. And I believe that's who Shelly actually is. She's not this fake nice,
And I
yeah,
really
she's
feel like she came to this community and found her way over here because of how generous people are. I really believe that.
well, she came in through Cursed Eye. Cursed because Cursed Eye does that kind of content.
Yeah.
And Shelly has the Facebook group, right?
Oh, okay. Right, 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 right. And then she was on this journey to, stopping doing that
Right.
content. And all of a sudden she started calling herself a troll. And I'm just like, dude, you wish you were a troll. Like, not another housewife is a troll, and you're nothing like her. Sorry, not sorry.
Nope.
Yeah, just I think I have to co-sign that one because I'm not gonna say I haven't thought of it.
Popcorn said that Wolf laughs like Woody Woodpecker.
Oh my gosh, dude, I want to hear him now.
Bingo. She gave Meg's daughter. Yeah, see, and I don't get that. I don't care that you're spending only $6 on a necklace for someone else's child, but when you just thrifted to be able to move and you still can't afford to meet all your bills, you're having to supplement your food and that, and you have your own kids, but you're spending $6 or $10, whatever it was, for another kid for Christmas, ma'am, you don't have the money. You
Well, let
don't
me tell
have
you
the money.
this. How interesting that this comes up because I wasn't even going to discuss this publicly, but might as well. It's a little petty, but whatever. So, in that same thread that we talked about earlier, where she was like, "You guys didn't stick up for Mike," I found myself down there for quite a while, a good hour, hour and a half with her, going back and forth. And I had told her I paid $2 for your membership. Don't remember how I said it, but I was basically letting her know, like, asshole, I had to pay for I could see your fucking video, bitch. That was really all I was saying. And right away, she threw that she bought me gifts in my face. And even if, right, like I was talking about this monetary $2, I was like so concerned about it or whatever, right? And I was throwing that at her face. That was my choice. I don't get to bitch about it. I like purposely paid the $2. Like, why are you throwing gifts in my face? She has to
Right.
buy gifts for people. Should she in this situation? Absolutely fucking not. And I co sign everything you just said. But that is why she does it. Don't buy me gifts to throw them in my face. Don't do that.
Wow.
Because do you understand how different that is? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because like I don't
Yeah.
get to throw in your face that literally consciously chose to just pay $2 today. Like that's not throwing anything at your face, but you threw gifts at my face. It's just not the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. What is what is Black Wolf's channel? Anybody
Oh,
know?
I have no idea.
I wonder if I just search Black Wolf if it'll come up.
Like, dude, he's like an 80-year-old man. Like, this is how I envision him. I heard him one time. I can't tell you how, where, what he said, none of the things. But I'm like, oh my God, this is an 80-year-old black man who sits in front of his crib all day. I thought he drank beer. You're saying he smokes weed. So maybe he just
Oh
fucking
yeah, it's
smokes
weed.
joints, right? Smokes joints all day in front of the crib and like sits on the fucking internet. It's so bizarre. He can't tell nobody around him and he don't have no real friends that can stop him.
Right.
Dude, only an 80-year-old, okay, is going to hashtag a community post with 50 hashtags.
Okay, wait. I got the link. Um, hang on, guys.
And like I've seen him in Roadhog's chat more than anything. I've seen him how he like sits down there and just like simps for the dude. It's like pathetic, because I am more than happy to click on a live stream if I know I'm in the right place to do so. And if I do and it's live, that's all he does down there.
Yeah.
Just co-signs everything out of dude's mouth and here's the link for this and here's the link for that. And oh my God, it's just disgusting.
To, to get JJ's crap off. Oh, geez. Okay. Let me just try and share.
What you're going to want to do before you share, you're going to want to open up a brand new tab for your YouTube. Girl, you didn't even need me. Are you serious? She's a
What
professional,
the
bitch.
hell? Did
She's
it
a
work?
professional.
It worked? Okay.
Yes. You had it up before I could even finish my instructions to you.
Oh, and look at that. Miss Abbott is the replay crew. I'm not going to play long. I just want you to hear them.
Oh my God, you have to. And Terry, when you hit play,
Yeah.
like just stop it every 20 seconds and fucking just stop it. That's it. Just stop it every 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I want to make sure that I don't
That's not a real rule. That's not nothing you need to follow in the future, but until I can explain it to you better, like just do that for right now. That's what I'm saying for right now.
Okay, so I have to go back over here to play it.
Because when you're actually reacting, there really is no number rule. There's
I'm not
not. You know what I'm saying?
gonna,
You
yeah,
could watch it and just as long as you're adding to it, you just can't let it play for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That's really all it is. And I just don't want him to strike you. Like, who got
yeah.
time for that?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
How long I'll be out here. It is kind of hot today.
Hey, beautiful sunshinery. Hey, everybody in the chat. I'm right out there. What a day it's been, huh? Whew,
Oh, I know. I mean, the meltdown continues, doesn't it?
man. Yeah, got nothing to do with us. We're gonna talk about the part that does have to do with us that I figured out last night this morning. We'll talk about that.
Right.
100%.
Anybody make out what he said?
Oh my God, I was just going to say, what did he say?
I have no idea, but let's try 2 times
That's
speed.
important.
Hey, Timmy Sue and
Hey,
Sunshinery.
beautiful Tammy Sue. How you doing? All right, everybody. Everybody had a good day so far today in the chat. Hope so.
That's
I'm
okay.
working good. I'm working really right now. But let me put this first present image file. Okay.
That's the funniest thing I ever did hear. And she's like, yeah, yeah. Girl, you didn't understand him. Does anybody in chat know what he said?
Oh, sorry, I had to laugh so hard.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm sitting here kind of with my mouth open because, yeah, dude, he has no teeth.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. And like when you have no teeth, and it's not even that I'm talking about him having no teeth. I ain't got no fucking teeth. But when you have no teeth and you talk fast like that, like, no, you can't pronunciate. That's why I got to hurry up and get my damn teeth fixed. I can't talk like that.
You listen long enough, you get hear that he said something about how's everybody doing and hi to shine. Oh, okay. Yes, it sounds like marbles in his mouth. Spit talking. Yeah,
You know
gross.
what? And he types like that too. He types all fucked up all the time. And it's just like, damn, dude, slow down. And what is
Yeah,
that, Shelly down there? Because I can't see.
sure is.
What is there to watch? You can't understand him on one time. Oh my God, Terry Lynn, you could ask my boyfriend. Every fucking thing that I listen to is on two time. Everything I listen to
Oh,
is
me
on two
too.
time. Okay, I have to. Now that I can do it, I do it. I'm not listening to anybody's live stream on one time and still can't understand them. And I'm going to continue to listen. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah. Um, Let me see if I can pull up the other one. Yeah. All right. Let me just. Okay, oh,
Okay, first of all, you want to put that at 1.25.
yeah. Okay, but I need to find a spot. Maybe I'll, maybe better just wait and share that one another time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I didn't take down the timestamp, but I was gonna give him um, a little bit more information on his Canada stuff there. All right. Yeah, I'm not very good at knowing what the
Oh,
rules
what?
are for reacting and that. So, the spoon lady is one of.
Did you hear me, Terry Lynn?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Yeah, like, dude's going around talking about how he's watching us. It's fucking weird, dude. Why are you telling people that?
Where is he telling that he's watching?
I think the taboo chick is like doing her thing at the moment, and yeah, we're definitely not going to say her name. Yeah, the taboo chick is live, so he's over there like, "Hey guys, I'm just over by Terry Lynn right now."
Let's see if he shared it. The link.
We do love a supportive hater. We do love a supportive hater. Share it away,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah,
Share it away. Because anybody who lands on your crazy ass and likes you, they're gonna fucking click on anything you got going on over there. So just do it.
yeah. Put the Roadhog. Put the link in your community post. Oh, you didn't realize that? Yeah, she changed it. Fun fact: curls and tears sound amazingly similar. Oh, really? I can't do Tira on 2 times speed. I can only do 1.5.
Do I talk that fast for you?
Yeah, well, it's the accent, I think, right? For me?
Oh, how
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, I had a really hard time with Julie Virgo. But I was determined to under fucking stand her. So I like made sure because she used to live stream all the time. I used to make sure I would go to her live streams just so I could listen and like learn and understand her because I hated that I didn't understand her. I can understand anybody.
Yeah.
I can't understand Marble Mouth and I don't want to, and I'm not going to go over there and do all that like I did with Julie, but I eventually learned her. Yeah.
Is that the Julie? She's in the UK, I think.
No, she's not in the UK. She is in, oh, damn me. Is Stina still here? Because Stina will tell you. Scotland.
Oh, okay. Yep. I know who she is. Blonde hair, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Hog had problems with her, and she's part of like AZ's crew.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know if anybody wants to come up and add to what we've been discussing, but there's the link.
I would love to hear what Brooke thinks, what Curls thinks, either or both. Chris.
Oh, is
Yeah.
she Stina? Is she still on here? Yes, I think she was in um, the chat when Popcorn did that live in January. I think, anyways. Let's see if that idiot has dropped the link. No. I don't know what her channel is.
Yeah, like, dude, if you're gonna be watching a bunch of women at 10 o'clock at night instead of like cuddling with your wife before work or whatever it is you got going on in your life, like, don't tell people. Don't be so public about it.
Hi, Grateful Dead. Welcome.
You're the coolest with them fucking.
Oh, nice.
You really are.
My house right now.
Why you got a long sleeve?
Oh, okay.
You're going outside. Oh.
Cuddle with who? Who?
Ew. She said ew. We have a whole wrench on Hoggett's channel. That's crazy. God dang it. Dang it. Dang it.
Yeah, probably on Wolf's as well and Taboo, I'm sure. I don't know. Ew. I hope we're not talking about Black Wolf.
Marble Mouse Boy. And you know what?
Oh no, Hoggets?
I
No.
really hate me somebody who like tries to say that everybody's racist. Like, stop with the race shit.
Oh, I know because he doesn't even understand that he's being racist towards white people. That's a thing. Like it's not racism is not just specifically directed at black people. You can be racist no matter what
Sure, sure.
Caucasian you are.
Yeah. What are those people called?
Hi,
Race
Wildflower.
baiters? My wildflower. Like race baiters. Like everything to him. I remember AZ told him to like go catch a bone like a dog or something. You know what I'm saying? Really just something along those lines because he calls himself Wolf. So she was like, no, you're just a dog, bitch, kind of thing, right? And like, go catch a bone. That motherfucker made it like she was calling a black man a dog. And oh my God, it was terrible. It was terrible. That was my first ever Black Wolf is alive on the internet kind of thing. Like, that's how I knew of him. AZ dared call him a dog catching a bone or
Oh,
something. Sorry.
yeah, race baiting. Yeah, race baiting shot. Yeah, I bet, girls. Call him Pound Puppy. I don't even I don't even have a name for the guy. I don't watch him. I don't go over there. Yeah, woof.
You know what I will say though is it's so crazy how dude can do a live stream and have, his 200 views within 24 hours. He could just be talking about any of us, whatever. But this motherfucker goes on to do a 45-minute live stream about fucking headline news, and he can't break 100 views in 3 days.
Oh, I never even I never think to look at the views.
I hope it's a creator thing because I'm not even gonna like lie about it. I am always looking at people's views. I hope it's a creator thing. It's not even that I
Oh,
care
hang
because I
on.
really don't. I don't know why I do it, but I do. I pay attention.
Hang on a second here.
I'd be so mad if I wanted to talk about headline shit and
Oh, look. Terry Lynn is being a bully for the team.
oh, Terry Lynn, you're such a bully. Come
And
on.
that one got the most views. 330 views. And then what does Welsh have to say? What the fuck? She attacked
Oh God.
my spelling? Well, you know, I
She's
was
so ugly, that
correcting
one. God, that lady
I
is
wa-
so ugly.
I was correcting her spelling. Yeah.
I would be so mad at God if I looked like that chick.
Right? And Brooke, did you not see the community post that Roadhog had put up? Like Wolf calls everybody else racist, yet he hangs with the biggest one.
Well, and
Yeah, and
let's
he's
not
one.
forget that little boy that Michelle is over there showcasing on live streams while he's at his track meet. That's the same little boy that Roadhog got busted out for and called out for calling him Lil Nick in a damn live stream.
Oh, okay. Chris wants to come up. Just a minute, Chris.
But yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
he's
yeah,
so not racist. But he's that white dude who will use that kind of language even
mm,
to his little white children. That's fucking crazy and weird.
no, I think that's incorrect, Michael. Um, you can definitely be racist towards white people.
Oh, I believe you can. Is that like
Eh,
not correct
Well,
or
he's
politically
saying
correct? I suppose.
he's saying that racism involves a power struggle wherein a minority is being targeted. Uh, I don't know. Okay, let me just get rid of this thing. Okay, sorry, Chris.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, ladies. I don't know an awful lot about this situation with the naked mole rat. I only really know the recent tea, and I would like to give my thoughts and opinions on Miss Abbott. From one of
Hi,
the very
Teresa.
first times I saw her, at first I thought, oh, I okay, I know my first time ever on the internet, I made a total and complete jackass out of myself. Okay,
Right.
I'm very well aware of that. But I thought for a minute,
Thanks for
gosh,
coming, Curls. Have a
why
good
is
night.
everybody picking on this poor lady so bad? Because that's just kind of who I am. I can be a bully, but I don't like to see people bullied.
Same.
Um, I can admit my flaws. I try really hard now at the age I am not to bully. But I've been told that, like, just my presence in a room can make people uncomfortable. Well, like I said before, we're all alpha women in this community. And I don't even call it a community, I call it a family. We all know a lot of things about each other, good, bad, ugly, indifferent. We've had problems, we've made up, and we've been sincere in those things. I never got a good vibe off of Shelly.
You're not the only one, Chris, and that surprises me, believe it or not. Does that surprise you, Terry Lynn?
No.
See, that
And
surprises me.
when she started coming into Terry's community, I wasn't sure how I felt about her. But
Hang
because
on,
I
Chris.
was in Terry's lives, I was going to respect Terry
Hang on, Chris.
and not.
Chris, hang on. Shark Lover, you need to go back to Wolf's stream. Nobody here has said anything racist about him.
Oh God, is that what? I just put my glasses on to hear the word racist. Get up the fuck out of here.
Brooke can do it. Brooke, you can get rid of him. Shark Lover is Nat. I don't know who the fuck Nat is, but um,
Oh, I don't even want to hear that name. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'll talk about it like privately to you. I'll be happy to talk to you
okay,
about
I
that. But
got it.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, that better not be. Go, no, get away from here. Oh no, bye.
Okay, I blocked him. Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
No, y'all do what y'all need to do. I apologize that I didn't catch any of that and realize what was going on. Um, but I wanted to respect Terry. And Terry is a smart woman. So if Terry was allowing her to be in her community, I thought, okay, I at least owe her the chance. And
Hang on a
maybe the thing,
second again,
yes,
Chris.
ma'am.
Michael, it's not that I'm not willing to have a conversation. That's not what the conversation is tonight. So I don't know. You can schedule a time with me to have a discussion over it. Okay, sorry, go ahead. Hi, Trix. Go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
No, you're fine, honey. Um, you have to
Honey.
control your life.
Hi, Marcy.
And I love to see
Hi,
you.
Martha.
I love how strong. I love what I've seen out of you in a year. Like I said, I've said it in many a comments. I do not want to play chess against you.
No, you probably do because I don't know how to play.
I That's more of a figure of speech,
I know.
but you're not the one I would want to play chess with. Because, like,
That's
all my
funny.
pawns and rooks and whatever goes along with chess would be gone. But I've seen through Shelley for so long, And I tried so hard. I've never even subscribed to her channel. Do you know there's
You
not?
never
I can't
subscribed?
even tell you the only full video that I have ever watched of hers was her fake, gross, disgusting apology video.
Okay, Stinny, you should be a mod now, and you can block whoever you need to. Go ahead. I'll
I
be right back.
think
I gotta fill my water.
Go
I
ahead,
think
Chris.
Shelley's problem is that she grew up very spoiled. I think if she stomped her little chubby foot, mommy and daddy, she got whatever she wanted, whatever she wanted, and she feels very entitled.
I
And I think,
disagree.
excuse me,
I said I disagree.
okay, would you elaborate on that for me so that I can understand your
Absolutely.
point of view?
Absolutely. Because I think when I say what I say, I think you'll be like, okay, Tyra, you might be onto something.
That's
I
why I would
think,
want to hear it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like the
I think
bouncing of things.
based on everything she shared about her life, I don't think life was very good growing up. I think it was very like maybe like lower middle class. Like I think her mom let her do cool things, but like couldn't afford like the cool things per se, right? But when her father passed away and she came into all that money, she learned very quickly how to spend money, and I think that is when things turned for her. I do not think she grew up, wealthy or spoiled. I don't. I don't. I think it was coming into all that money. I mean, she has an embezzlement charge. She like
Right, I
really,
do
really
understand all
overspent
that.
that money. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like she,
Tira, let me say this.
yeah, go ahead.
In my opinion, you can still spoil a child and not be wealthy.
Okay, so you aren't talking about material things. You're talking about a spoiled child who gets to do all the cool things. Okay, I do agree with you then in that case because I do
Or
think
or
mom and
if
dad
I'm
were very
11
lenient.
years old and want to weigh 170 pounds, my mom should still let me have 5 cheeseburgers and 6 milkshakes.
I hate you. God damn it. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
I think it's that type of entitlement.
Wow. What an
And she
interesting
flipped it
perspective.
when the money came into play.
Okay, okay, and kind of traded.
And traded because she's a pick me.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Totally agree
So
with
I
that.
think when she came into this money, she was able to be somebody that monetarily wise, she could never be her whole life.
I do agree with that. I do. I so agree
She
with that.
could always
Okay,
be
okay.
the comfort eater. She could always be the one who got to stay out till everybody else had to be home. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, yeah, I really do.
And
I
then
really do.
she got to be an adult, still being enabled by her mother, I believe. And I'm not even going to say it because I would not want it said about anybody that was deceased in my family. So I'm going to be quiet.
Okay, we love that for us, and that's a good thing to do.
But I
Whatchamacallit,
think
I do
that
see that. Yeah, because at first I was like, oh, totally disagree. Nope, we are on two different sides of the fence. But Yeah, I think I'm totally with you.
I mean, you can spoil a child and it doesn't have to do anything with money.
Yeah, yeah, because I do.
Because
I think of spoiling as material things. I do.
no,
Yeah,
because you have to look at it. That's half the issue with
sure,
the younger generation is
sure.
that they're not spoiled. They're spoiled brats.
Yeah, yeah,
They're rude, they're disrespectful, they're entitled. They their badges get sand in them if you as a Gen Xer say the wrong thing. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
And I think Shelly is of that right age. If she's the age that she claims she is, she's only 2 years older than my daughter.
And she's only a couple years younger than my sister.
Ah, see, my daughter's 32. My
And my
oldest is
sister just
32.
turned 40. My sister just turned 40, and I know Shelly is like 35-ish. My biggest thing is how did none of us, okay, I watched her all the time. I mean, I know I wasn't in this damn group chat, but like I watched this bitch every fucking video. You know what I'm saying? Down there
Do you
supporting,
want
doing
to know
all the
why you
things.
didn't notice?
No, but she's a gross pig, Chris. How did that get past us?
You want
A
me to
gross
tell you
pig?
why?
Tell me why. I got to know why.
And look it up. Do some research, Tyra. She is at the point where she is pathological,
With what?
which
With what? With what?
I don't know what her mental health diagnoses are.
Well,
One,
I do
she's a
know she's not
pathological
medicated, and
liar.
I think that's an issue.
I think, well, number one, we have seen that she is a pathological liar.
Yeah, yeah.
And I say pathological because I believe that she believes her lies.
Okay, and that's a problem. That's a different kind of liar for sure. Okay.
Exactly. And they know how to mask.
I
You
really
met
just
one.
hate
You
the
met one
idea of
face to
another married
face.
couple.
And it took you meeting her in real life to realize
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
to be able to see the veil fall.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I, as soon as I saw her, I saw through her veil.
I hate when I get got. I hate being fooled. I hate all the things. I can't tell you why I started watching Shelley. Don't know when it happened, how it happened, none of it. Don't remember shit. But I really, really liked it her. I really, really liked it her.
I
And
mean,
dude,
I
I
can
would
say she
never.
does and says some funny shit,
She does. But then like, you know what I'm saying?
but that
We also
doesn't
know she
mean
tells
she's
lies.
trustable.
Right. Because yeah, you can't be telling lies and shit either. That's
Do you know
crazy.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like she's got the cojones. I don't know if you even saw the short. I've watched one short and one apology video. And the short that I watched, she
Uh-huh.
said she would beat Terry's ass in it. Girl, all I could do was roll on the floor and die. I'm like, she can't even reach Terry's face.
Oh my God. You know what? First of all, Chris, it's so funny because I actually uploaded the original short, like the original woman who says those things that, she's lip
Right.
syncing to.
I'm back, ladies.
Um, uh, Which hi.
We're
um,
talking about you, Terry Lynn, and how Shelly's gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, that was actually a skit, but um,
I
I
just
mean,
like
the
all I
timing
could do
was
was
on
like
par.
fall off my couch laughing because I'm like,
but
I don't
at the
even
same
think
time,
she
what
could
poor
reach
taste.
Terry's face.
Yeah, that part, and like what poor taste. I don't care if that came up the day after me and Terry Lynn got into it. You guys, I'm not even doing that sound. Even my fucking petty, crazy ass is not doing that short.
Hi, Coley. Nice to see
Hey,
you.
Coley.
Hi, Small Fry.
I mean, Tira, come on. If somebody was going to do a short like that, didn't you have the perfect opportunity at one time with me?
That's
I
true. I just
mean,
found it recently, but yeah, no. But like
but
really, I'm not like, yeah, we're not it was just, and then I felt like they were sassy all day and I'm like, "Oh no,
oh
you
no,
ain't
they
gonna do
were
a
very
short."
sassy all day.
Yeah.
Just
And
like
it's
her
like you're not gonna
apology
do
was
when you put
smug
that shit
all
on
day.
members only. Why did she put that shit on members only? We didn't even talk about that. Why is that apology on members only? Dude, if I
It
make an
couldn't be on
apology
members
video,
only. I watched that
oh
video and
no,
I
oh
am not
I
a
no,
would,
member.
Chris, 300 something people watched that video. Then she put it on members only.
yeah,
Oh my God, what the fuck is the point of that if you're going to show it at.
that's what we've been saying. Steve and I used to
Okay,
do the
True
same thing.
Crime Blonde was right. Her math book has to look like a crime board with red thread all over it with pins everywhere.
I really hate the thought, though, guys, of another married couple who troll the internet on this side of the tubes. Sorry,
That's
not sorry.
gross. That's
It, it
weird.
it
Yep.
really just puts, because everything she does, he co-signs. We've seen how protective she is of him and how she really expected people to stand up for that in that moment, especially to even talk, period. Okay. But like, how dare you? Like, I'm sorry, but like,
That's another one. I have
what?
never listened to a full live of his.
Oh yeah. I mean, I certainly shouldn't have, but I definitely have. But it's
No,
just like
I
I
get
just don't like the
Kira.
idea. I feel like, get the fuck away. You guys better buy a new house somewhere else, because I just like don't even
Well,
want you
I'm
around
going to
me.
tell you what my husband said. My husband said he sounds like he needs to have a visit from some people and have his features rearranged.
I think anybody's, yes, please. I think anybody's husband would say that about this man. Dude, I won't dare show
Yeah, but
Pookie,
Tira, come on, think
this
about
guy
it.
talking.
Think about this. My husband saying that is a scary thing.
Yeah.
Do y'all know what I had to do today all by my sick little old
Oh,
self?
Oh God, what?
hi, Chris. Hi, After Dark. Guys,
I
Yeah, after
had
dark.
to freaking put the trailer on my truck and I had to go pick up 3 damn motorcycles today.
Oh my goodness.
hang on a second, Chris. Um, After Dark, were you the channel that I found last night? I think this lady is uh she does commentary on Black Wolf.
Oh
Yes,
wow.
yes, it is her. Uh,
Okay.
I don't know how to drop her link.
You know what? I do. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna kick myself off, but let me go on YouTube. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I have a thought process here, ladies. Just it could be my conspiracy. Was she here before the wolves were and we were talking about them?
Who? After dark?
If that's what her name is.
I found her stream. I don't know if it
Okay,
was
so
last
you
night.
know that she's not like, because I'm thinking, oh my God, somebody got on, made a call, said, go in Terry Lynn's lot. Look, y'all, I don't trust nobody.
Thanks, Brooke. Yeah. Okay, so no, I found her last night. Um, and Teresa was in there. Bliss Chris was in there. Cindy was on panel,
Ugh.
and she does commentary on um, Black Wolf and Taboo. There was
Oh,
other people I didn't know.
Oh, so After Dark does live streams, and
Yes,
you
yeah,
seem to. Oh, I'll have to go check you out After Dark.
yeah.
okay. All right. But Terry, I apologize for that. I just don't want to
Oh
see
wow.
you get hurt anymore.
Oh no,
And
that's not
like, I'm
happening.
kind of following Tira's new rule.
Yeah, but I don't mind. Um, you know, posting someone's.
Yeah, we can go support, and that's wonderful. I just want to. I'm sorry. I'm a Cancer. I'm a little overprotective. I'm a little. After this with Shelly, I'm a little. I don't trust nobody that hasn't been here.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
And that might
But
be.
I don't
No,
think any of us should be like that because we are very welcoming women. We're very nice women. Like, I think we are
We can't let this
attractive.
jade us.
Yes, right.
yeah,
Because I think our
no,
community is attractive to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can't let
In a
what she did jade us.
right. Because we're
yeah,
missing out on great people. That's all we're doing.
yeah,
Tara,
and
you have a
hang on a sec.
you brought.
Sorry, Chris, I have to mute you because sometimes it's hard to get you to hold on for a minute. After dark, I apologize if you're feeling like you're getting attacked here. Um, you're welcome here. I've had the admins, uh, the mods post your link and everything, and I will get Chris to settle down on commenting about it. I enjoyed your stream last night. Okay, Chris. Sometimes you just have to hang on and let me talk. She's fine
Terry,
though.
I never mean to do it intentionally. And sometimes I think what it is that you're soft spoken and I don't
Maybe.
hear you.
That,
Chris,
yeah,
let me
you're
give you
right.
advice on being on a panel is always have your listening ears on even when you're talking because I do it too. I talk over people and it's a horrible, horrible thing. And I try really hard. But
Yes,
like that you got to give people you want people to have opportunities to ask you questions or whatever too. You know what I mean? That's all. Just have your listening ears on.
thank you. I will definitely moving forward work on that. And Terry, again, I apologize
No problem.
for not hearing you and kind of having that issue. But I would also like to take the time and welcome, what is the name of this creator?
Her name on here is After Dark. I want to say, um,
After Dark.
no, Tricks, I
I would
see you.
love to, I would, I am apologizing. Um, I'm sorry for being protective over a community that I adore. And as long as I trust Terry, this is her channel and I'm all good.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
all
she's
good. And I would definitely love to come over and check your channel out.
So she calls out Wolf and Taboo for what? Like the things that they do over on their channels?
so
Like what was the
Steen,
stream about? Like can you like just tell us a little bit about After Dark stream last night?
I only caught the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Um but it was, yeah, it had to do with Wolf and um Taboo. Hang on a second.
Mm-hmm. Her husband probably has to talk
Sorry,
to
I
her or
had to
something. Mhm.
no, I had to sneeze.
Oh,
So Stina was saying that After Dark used to be a co-host or something
okay,
with
okay.
Taboo Topics. She got she got
Oh,
screwed over. Okay, so
gotcha.
After Dark's name is Michaela. If I'm
Okay.
saying that right,
Uh-huh.
pretty sure it's Michaela.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So kind of like Jackie with Stacy with Righteous Verse, one of those situations. Jackie Sunshine had a situation like that too before you got here, Terry Lynn.
Oh, did she?
Oh yeah, she had a channel that she stole from these two ladies and everything. It was terrible.
Mm, wow. Okay, so Teresa said she doesn't always do commentary. She also does fun streams and different games.
Oh cool. Yeah, I'll check her out.
Oh, she pronounces it like Michella? Is that
Oh
what?
wow.
But yeah, she seemed very pleasant. I went in for a couple minutes before my stream started. She was live.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, so it's Michella.
Michelle. That's
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
I swear to God I was doing that in my head, Chris. I swear to God I was.
Michelle. Tyra, I'm telling you, what happened between us was so stupid because we are so much alike. It is crazy.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I think it goes to show when you're in a toxic community, you can really like get into some toxic shit because
And
like
not just a toxic community, but you kind of have to think about the situation that I was in and what I was dealing with and going through.
sure, sure,
And
sure.
I
That's
was
better.
mad at the world. And it came out on somebody who didn't deserve it. And
Yeah,
I'm
we've already
so
been
sorry,
down this
Tara.
though. Chris, I don't want to discuss it anymore. Sorry. We've been down this road, and Tira can do that on, on her channel, if you don't mind. Yeah, that Mindy group was toxic.
Yeah, no, and it just really was. And I always thought, like, I only speak to Mindy. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got the inside info. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even gossip with her on the phone and shit. I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? People probably thought me and Mindy were always on the phone like she is with people and shit. No, not me and her. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like when you're in a toxic world, you do some toxic shit. And I was just fine being in that toxic world because that's when, I wasn't seeing the baby anymore and stuff. So I was like perfectly content right there.
Me too, White Russian. I'd be interested to find out if she ended up in jail or.
She's back on TikTok. She got off of benzos. I've seen two TikToks. The first TikTok was, I'm gonna take you guys along on this journey of getting off of benzos and how terrible it is. And I'm not saying it's not terrible. I just don't think it's like TikTok content journey worthy, but like, hey, it's your journey, so whatever. Then I literally just seen her on TikTok today because I went to go do some TikToks, and she was like, I'm finally sober. And then next minute, it's like I smoked some weed and I'm just so happy. And I'm like this new person. And I'm so sober. I'm not on pills. I'm not on drugs. And I'm just like, oh my God, Mindy.
I I don't know if she'll ever get sober. Did you watch her streams when she was
No,
in?
remember, I come up on your streams and we would just talk about them. You'd tell
Oh
me all
yeah,
about
that's
them
right. Yeah.
between you and Chris. Yeah, because like you and Chris were
I
watching for a
watched her
while.
lives during those times, and Tyra, she was completely breaking
Hey,
the
energy.
whole hell down.
Wasn't it at that time, Chris, like at near, like in that time frame where you decided, Tira, I won't even watch her. She's like self-sabotaging.
Yes,
Yeah, she was manic. Like there was.
Tyra, it was very sad to watch, but at the same time, you know she's doing it to herself.
Yeah, but I think she was in another world. Like none of it made
Like, she
sense.
totally was not in the reality that we all live in.
No.
I forgot the best part, you guys. Man, you guys, I be trying to tell a story and it takes me 5 minutes to tell you the best part, and I'm so sorry. Her doctor had her on 4 Xanax bars a day and he tried to kill her. I forgot that part.
Oh,
I
I
don't think
didn't.
that was true. I think she talked a doctor into getting that many, and that many could have killed her. And her
Because
doctor knew it and should have been more responsible. But he was more concerned about a dollar than he was about somebody's real physical health.
Okay, but this is the first thing that I thought of when I heard that. When I was in Florida and first started taking benzos, I was taking Xanax and I was given 4 Xanax bars a day, 8 milligrams of fucking Xanax. Okay. When I came
8
to Illinois
milligrams.
9 years later, I couldn't get more than 3 milligrams of Xanax. It is a Florida law that you can't get more than 3 milligrams of benzos. And it's an Illinois law that you can't get more than 4 milligrams of benzos by a doctor. So tell me how the fuck she got 8.
Well, I have no
Here in
idea.
Canada,
You answer this question for me. How come I'm in the state of Florida? I'm prescribed 2 different benzos. I take 2 milligrams a day of one, and I am
probably Heather.
prescribed every 4 hours because that is the lifespan of a Xanax. 1 milligram every 4 hours. So, how many milligrams does that make a day?
Here in Canada, Xanax is a 4 milligram limit per day.
4. You said 4, Terry Lynn?
Four, yeah.
Okay.
They're not in bars, they're in pills. They kind of look like a purple football.
Yeah,
And
those are
four,
those are half milligrams here, Terry
no, they're
Lynn.
not. No. Oh, here they're 1 milligram.
Yeah, in the
What?
United States, the football shaped ones are a half a milligram.
Okay.
If you take
Um,
2 of those, it's the equivalent of 1 of the Xanny bars, as they're called in the United States.
No, bars are 2 milligrams and
Thanks for
footballs are
coming,
1 milligram.
Popcorn. Have a good night. Yeah, like blah blah said, you probably weren't
Oh,
Dr.
Jerry, you are
Hopping.
correct. I'm looking at my bottle right now, and you're right. The footballs are 1 milligram.
Yeah,
It's the peach ones that are a half a
yeah,
milligram.
yeah.
Yeah, I have Xanax as well for my panic disorder.
But really, when them laws changed and opiates became such a big thing because of Florida, laws changed for things like benzos as well. And when I moved from Florida, when them laws were just barely taking effect, I came to Illinois trying to get my 8 milligrams per day. Them doctors said, "Bitch, you are crazy." They didn't even believe me. They didn't believe me. They
See, that's
thought I
where I would have
really
made
was
him
just
pull up
trying
my
to get like
medical
8 milligrams
records.
a day.
I would have made him pull my medical records.
No, but they were not willing to keep me on that dosage. Nobody was.
But you know what?
Yeah,
It is dangerous.
Oh, it's very dangerous. Dude, I live just fine off of 2 milligrams a day. Thank you very much. I'm good. And
nice.
I've been
Well,
on,
and see,
that
that's
kind
where
of
I'm at.
dosage.
I only take my 2 milligrams of Klonopin a day. If I have to take a Xanax, it is on a very. Now, when my mom passed, I had a period where I was having panic attacks left and right.
And, those were really good for panic attacks because that's when I had the majority of my panic attacks. So I'm glad that I was on at least the right medication for it. I'm just mad that a doctor had me on 8 milligrams of it because,
And
like,
I could
I
understand
realized
that
how bad
once
that
you
is.
found out that you were in a heavy addiction, and stepping down as fast as you had to have been horrible.
Oh my goodness, you guys, I was probably 24, 25. I had been taking Xanax a few years. And for some reason at this time, I didn't have a car. I'm assuming it was in the shop or something. And I'm about to run out of my Xanax. And I'm just like, you know what? I pick the car up in 2 days. Like, I'll pick it up 2 days late. My body went into withdrawal within probably 8 hours. And I
That's
thought
because
I was
Xanax
dying.
only have a 4-hour lifespan on them.
Have a good night, Teresa. Thanks for coming. But are you guys not prescribed as needed? Mine are prescribed as needed. So,
Um,
None of mine are as needed, but I only use my Xanax as needed. Just because it tells me to take this every day doesn't mean that I do that. But I
I
do take I take 1 milligram in the morning and 1 milligram in the evening of Klonopin because they
for
have a longer lifespan on them.
yeah.
for for many many years my body just tells me how to take them as needed, and I always have enough whether I'm on 3 milligrams a day or 2 milligrams, which it's been 3 milligrams for 5 years and now it's like down to two
Well, with
milligrams
all
So
of us
like I've always
having
done
them,
it,
I think we've
but
all had them for long enough. I start to have certain things happen, and I know that if I do not get a Xanax in me, this is about to escalate to the point where I don't want it to be. You know, like
Yeah.
I get that, like I get underwater hearing, like my ears are plugged with water. I get the wah-wahs. And then, like, I get this real hot pain right here. But that could
Wait.
have to do with the hernia. But it,
Yeah.
like, spreads through my body. And the next thing you know, I can't breathe. I got to go to the hospital. I'm having a heart attack. I'm dying, you know.
Yeah.
Right. I remember Terry Lynn when I first got on Xanax because that doctor didn't tell me shit about anything addictive or any of the things. She prescribed them bitches every 4 to 6 hours. So I did take a bar every 4 to 6 hours most of the time.
Shit, I can't believe you were awake enough to get up and take
I've
them.
never, you know what? I think I've said this before, but I have never gotten high off of a benzo in my life. I've just never taken too many. That's how I want to go out if I ever,
I
I know
don't
that's
know if
so
I
dark, but
recall
like,
what I felt high,
No,
but
see,
me
that's what
like,
I'm
neither.
saying. I've just never overtaken them. A
well, I
or
don't
2 milligrams
overtake
was
them.
like probably my limit. Let's be for real, right? When I was taking the bars every 4 to 6 hours, two
Okay, let's
milligrams
be
was
for
probably like
real. I'm
my
not
limit.
going to say that there wasn't a time or five that after my mom died, I did not overtake my medicine because all I wanted to do was go to fucking sleep.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. I will. I'm not saying I've never wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh,
Let's
I'm
just say
better
to
than
be
you, but like,
perfect.
I just never have.
I mean, that's about the worst thing at 53 that I would do. I don't drink any alcohol. I mean, on a special occasion, I might have a cocktail, but if I'm gonna drink, I'm doing a shot and we're getting this gross shit done and over with.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, but all I do is I am prescribed medical marijuana and all my array of medications, and not all of them are mental health. You know, I have medical issues.
Right, right.
White Russian. What kind do you take? Um, See, the thing about edibles that I don't like is that they sometimes take an hour to kick in. So then I never know what dosage to take, right? Am I going to end up flat on my ass or
I'm not an edible girl, so like, I can't even tell you.
Listen, I do cookies, but the only reason that I do them is because I take RSO oil. And the first time I'd ever done RSO oil, my girlfriend says, "Oh, just squeeze some out of the syringe, about the size." She's like, "Just, you know, remember those old school like dots that you ate off of the paper?"
God, yes. Why did we
She's
eat
like,
those? By the
"Put
way?
one like that size on on your cookie, and that way you can get it down without because the oil's real sticky, and if you don't eat it on something, it will just like get all over your mouth and stick
Oh,
to
well,
your teeth, and
yeah.
it feels like you have fur on your teeth."
Alrighty then. I'm not down.
No, no, no. It's not necessarily a bad thing,
Hmm.
but I do this amount that she tells me to do. We're on the phone. And this is my BFF who, like, she and I have been friends for 20 years. So, like, I trust that bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
And I do what she tells me to do. And we're like on the phone. And I slowly migrate from doing dishes. I've had this thought in my head like, I really just need a cigarette right now. Because I can't wash a load of dishes without a cigarette. Because, don't know what I was thinking. So she and I were talking. I sat down on the couch. And about the time I sat down on the couch, I said, and I wasn't even talking to her. I was just like, thinking out loud. And I was like, oh my fucking God, I'm so high. And she starts laughing her ass off. Cause like I was telling her, I want to get high again like I did when I was 17. You remember that?
I mean, I don't remember what it felt like. No.
Like we've been smoking, our bodies are so used to it. And
Yeah,
like
with.
you could smoke like a pinner joint when you were 17 and be like, woo.
Yeah, totally
And
awesome.
now it's like just like blunt pass around the room, everybody's chill. You know what I mean?
Uh,
But dispensary weed is dispensary medical marijuana is you. It, but I'm telling you, Terry, you're right. There are things out there that you have to be real careful on the dosing. That was my whole point. And I'm sorry it took me so long. I had to go around the bush, down the side street, through the alley just to get to that point.
yeah, that's me in my videos.
Delta 9. So, like, what does that mean?
Well,
'Cause,
that's
like, I
synthetic.
only know. Sorry.
It's just like synthetic weed, like fake weed.
Okay.
And I think it contains some THC. Someone would have to confirm that, but I think I'm right.
Tyra, this is what I've heard about Delta 8s and Delta 9s.
Mhm.
Delta 8
Oh, wow.
does not have actual THC in it.
It has CBD?
It's more of a CBD, but it will not test positive on a marijuana test.
Gotcha. Okay.
Delta 9
Oh,
is
she's.
in all real marijuana.
Okay.
Yeah, she said it's
So
consistent and a
even if
nice
it's
high.
just trace elements, a Delta 9 is going to have some percentage of THC in it.
Gotcha.
But it's not like there's no control there. You don't know if that THC is a sativa or if it's an indica, or nothing about what you're about to smoke.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
That's the
blah, blah.
one
I can't
thing that
imagine
I
it would be.
do enjoy about medical marijuana, because you know exactly what you are getting, what percentage of THC it is. You, oh girl, I just thought the lid was on that and I just dropped Khalifa Kush all over my floor.
Oh my God. Not Khalifa Kush, bro. Not Khalifa Kush.
Tira,
Oh my goodness.
but you know exactly what everything is that you are getting, that you are taking. You have your bud
Yeah.
tender, as the phrase is called, that helps you with how much you take,
Oh, okay.
when you, do you know what I mean? So you can go into a medical, almost pharmacy. That's where you start knowing how to dose, exactly what you've got and what you're getting. And it's like, if you notice you get panic attacks, you can figure out what terpene, because it's the terpenes in them that give you panic attacks. Because you can look
Good
up
night,
that
Betty.
strain
Thanks for coming.
at the dispensary, and they will find the terpenes, and you know what to get and what to stay away from.
Cool.
Mm. Here we don't, here it's legal, like
Yeah,
full
it's
on legal.
recreational legal, and it's the same way in all like the bud shops and like places where it is recreational. You know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah, 'cause Heather was saying that um, in Kansas they still don't even get medical
Oh, that sucks.
There's a lot of
to get
states
a,
still that don't. I think we're only at a like 23 states do, and the
Wow.
rest no. And out of those 23 that do medical, I want to say close to like 15 of them, it's recreationally legal as well. Because my in laws live in Vermont, and it's across the board legal there. Like my father in law grows it.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, you can here
Yeah,
too.
you're allowed up to 6 plants per person with a medical card if you're gonna grow it.
Oh, we don't need a medical card. We can
Yeah,
just
that's
grow it.
where, you know, and I don't see what the big deal is with marijuana personally, because like,
Oh, okay, White Russian. So Chris White Russian says, be careful showing it because YouTube might take it down when you were
uh
showing Tyra.
uh see,
What if
thank
that's
you.
a,
I'm
that's a,
learning things. I've been on YouTube for about a solid year now, and I'm traversing the etiquette of life. Maybe I take it like we're just like sitting here talking,
Yeah, and we're not because, yeah,
and we're
like,
not, and I have to remember that.
yeah.
yeah, I
Like
still
we
don't
are,
even know
but
what,
we're not.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do inappropriate things and need to be like called out on them.
I know, but Chris, that's kind of who you are, though. Like, we can embrace that you take your clothes off to show off your tattoos and we stop live streams and stuff, right? Like, it's kind of just who you are.
I
But
think what it is I feel like y'all are my friends. I want y'all to know me.
If you are, but like the comment that YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could fucking do some kind of strike on her video right where you showed that, and it's not
And you're
wrong.
right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm learning. I truly, nothing that I do is based to like hurt anybody. It's what I would do if we were just all sitting here chilling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just have to
And
let my dogs out. I'll be back.
And maybe I need to learn some more panel etiquette before I come on a panel again.
No, because I think it's so genuine though, like you being on panel and doing crazy shit, and even Terry learning, right? Like when you were taking your clothes off, and someone reached out to her and they were like, "Oh my god, that someone could do something." It's the truth, but like Terry needs to learn those things too. And
But
I think about it.
and I
I don't think
guess
about
I'm the
it.
kind of person that, how is bra and panties any different than if I just had a bikini on?
No, and it's really not. But unfortunately, we have a bunch of weirdos who like pay attention to us, Chris, and that is what the like reality
And
is.
those are the things that I need to stop not thinking about.
And maybe if like you do go to do something and you question it, instead of just grabbing the weed and showing it, be like, Tyra, can I show you this on YouTube? You know what I mean?
You know what? You have a really good point. Instead of just impulsively acting, say,
Right.
hey, Tara,
Take
or
my
Terry, or whoever's in there's only a couple of lives that I go to that I would panel up. And I think that's, you're giving very, 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 feel like I need to like pull my notebook out and write things down.
I don't think it should be that difficult though, Chris. I think it's okay to make mistakes like that.
Oh, listen, I'm always going to make a mistake. That's,
And
that's
that's what
invariably me.
you're very Jerry Springer esque. Like you're actually more ratchet than me.
Here, what it is I've kind of reached this age
Mhm.
that, like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, and I love that. I love the Jerry Springer aspect of you. I really do. That's why I said it's
I
almost
will
like
be the first one to tell you. Okay, I'm not bragging. I'm not here to like, but I got a little bit of cha-ching, but I'm ghetto as fuck.
you're ghetto as fuck. But you know what? It's a country ghetto too, without having
I'm
like a country.
country biker ghetto.
There you go. You know what? That's what it is. Country biker ghetto ratchet. You know what I'm saying? You're
I'm
just
all that,
yeah.
all wrapped up into one person, and I get that that's a lot.
Yeah. But it's the stuff that's a lot that's the best. I mean, when you take your
You
clothes
know,
off tattoos, that's fucking great. That's fucking good shit, man. If it's
but
wrong.
it's because y'all are my friends. I want y'all to see this cool stuff that I got. I
Yeah,
want y'all to be able to be like, man, that, you know, I
Chris,
ain't seen no shit like that before.
Have you ever thought about starting a channel?
Tara, I'm petrified.
Are you? Oh my god, because you seem so confident up on panel. That really shocks me. I almost don't believe
No,
you.
you know what it is? There's a lot that Anne can't handle that I wouldn't be able to handle.
There's a lot that Anne, like specifically, you're saying Anne.
Well, I've seen what it's done to you. I couldn't.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I heard you right. I'm sorry if I
No,
saw.
like the total and complete. Like I can't. I
But you
already have enough issues. I can't hear all the negative speech and the hate and
Just
the
do it now. Just don't watch it. Like, dude, you have opinions on things. You be on the tubes, man. We should all be out here making channels. And I don't care if, you or Terry don't even ever want to monetize them. I don't care what you want to do with them. I just think, we should all have a hobby. Like,
I
if you
just
buy,
feel like my life is so fucking boring. Like, what would I talk about?
who you could totally, I guess, a weird, it sounds weird, but I don't mean it to sound weird. You know who you could be like in a weird, not weird way is like Chicago. Chicago utilizes her channel. You know what I'm saying? You go to them streams, she utilizes them, but she's not someone who I think a lot of people would maybe consider a streamer or a creator. But when she got something to say, she's going to utilize her channel. You know what I'm
Oh,
trying to say?
I adore Chicago.
Yeah. So, like, you could totally just be like her, where you guys even pop on, even if it's once a month, you're still showing your face when you have an opinion on Shelly and her apology or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you could do live streams too. I'd
I,
come to it.
I mean, I feel confident enough to do it. What I don't feel confident enough in is the negative backlash, the hate.
I hate,
You
I hate that.
like, I'm a Cancer. I'm so sensitive. Like, I'm the biggest crybaby in the world. If
Oh my
I
god.
care about you,
Oh,
I
that's
could
fun.
fight an 8 foot man. I would rather fight an 8 foot man than for my friends to tell me that they're disappointed in me or that I've done something wrong.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I grew up under a very, very critical eye. There were a lot of expectations because of my mother's job that were placed on me, and I never met those expectations.
Gotcha.
It wasn't who I was. She was trying to fit a round person in a square box.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't I gotta go to college. I gotta go to high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of my education, I mean, I graduated high school, but like, most of my education is from real life, the streets,
Yeah.
running in a rough crowd, doing things that,
Most kids your age didn't do.
you know, been a stripper,
Wow.
done it all. Well, not done it all, because there's some nasty nasties in a strip club.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
And I'm sorry, but there's only so much I'm doing.
Right.
And I
So
worked in a
how
bikini
old
bar.
were you?
Like, we
Oh, yeah, how
Yes,
old
didn't
were you?
sir.
take anything off. We just danced around in bikinis
How old were you
or
when you were?
lingerie type things. So
White
big.
Russian, Chris White Russian said she'll start a stream with you. Oh, here we go. There's the fake Mad Nutter account.
That's so gross. You're disgusting, dude. Why are you talking about that? Why are you thinking about a mother doing that to her
Brooke,
child? That's disgusting.
I
Come
don't
on.
even think I want to know because I can't see the comments.
Yeah, don't read it, Chris. Don't do it. Don't, no. Don't even look. Don't even
How
try
come
the thing.
how come when she gets rid of it, I still see it?
I wonder if you can see it because you're in StreamYard and not on YouTube. I
Oh,
feel
okay.
that could be why.
Okay.
Like, what kind of human do you have to be to come in a live chat and even type that when you know it's not true?
And we already know it's Roadhog.
Right. And he's just mad because he can't come in here and chat on his own because he got blocked last time.
What's that? No, he didn't get blocked.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh, he got timed out. Um, but hasn't he changed his? Yeah, his channel has changed since then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Asylum podcast now.
Uh,
No,
it's
it's
just
the asylum life or something. It's not that the podcast one is gone. It's another new one.
Oh,
The
so
one,
he's changed it. That's
yeah, that other one he
yeah.
lost
I
as well.
sometimes will see them pop up just when I'm like scrolling because it's in my algorithm,
uh-huh.
and I just keep scrolling because I mean I know I'm already blocked. I've tried to leave plenty of comments in posts and things, and I already know I'm blocked
Hey,
because
Alden, good
I
to
went
see you.
into a live of his one time. He started talking about Tyra. As soon as I opened my mouth to defend her, I was blocked.
Oh yeah, dude. I remember watching live streams back then, and stock accounts would definitely go in there. You know what I'm saying? Like you would see all these stock accounts coming in, and it's just like as soon as anyone typed anything, they would just automatically block people.
Yeah, like, what's the point?
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, he said something, I spoke up and was like, "Hey, what the like?"
Right. Yeah. Weird.
And the next thing you know, all my comments are like blacked out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's usually what
So
that means.
all I can really do is be a fucking rafter rat, and I absolutely refuse that I might be a lot of things, but this girl right here ain't no kind of rat. Not a
Um,
mouse, not a
Here,
gerbil.
there's a question for you.
Okay.
Don't take this the wrong way, hon. But are you jealous of who is that?
Do
Roddy?
what now?
Yeah,
Am
I
I
don't.
jealous of Jackie? What? First of all, I ain't jealous of
Roddy,
nobody.
mom.
Okay, that's just the reality. And I think it's funny that anyone would think I was jealous of her, considering she's not even on my level. We're not even in the same
Good night,
fucking.
Alden. Thanks for coming. Um, the
No,
that
but I'm not. And what do you mean? Don't take that the wrong way? Like what? Like no, of course I'm not jealous of her. Jealous of what?
Kira, obviously y'all were nowhere near each other. Look how far apart her eyebrows are.
Very that, bitch. Very that. Right. Like, am I jealous of her eyebrows? Is that what I'm not supposed to be offended by? I don't know.
I
Like,
mean, those bitches are running away from each other.
right. No fairy tale ending to be found, honey.
No, there's no tail at the end to be found.
And, like, no, I'm not jealous that I'm a fucking weird girl who hangs out with the pigs. Like, no, no, no. No.
It's obviously a
Well, and
sock
I'm
account
sorry to
because
say they talk about
what a
you like you're a.
sorry. Yeah, I think it's a sock account because Roddy Mom was used to be in Coley's chat. She was Coley's BFF, but she don't play with the pig pen.
Huh. Yeah, I don't.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I think it is, Brooke. Pretty sure.
Does Coley play with the pig pen, Terry?
No, she had what, about 4 or 5 months in there with the pig pen.
It was in there not very long. We knew it when.
Yeah, 3 4 months, something like that.
And was this a while back?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
They,
end of
Okay.
23.
yeah, they've
No,
dated.
as long as it wasn't anything like current.
She.
Whatever happened
Yeah.
before I came here and got to know people and channels and what, that kind of thing, I didn't know. And if somebody is still like dibbling and dabbling with that, that's
No.
that's something I can't support.
If you look at Coley's shorts, she even did a short about Jackie's eyebrows.
No, she and I was on her live when the eyebrows were being talked about. And then in fact, she made the video because I called the people that were,
After
the ones
rats.
that lurk silently. I've always called them rafter rats. I call them that over here. Well, she thought it was hilarious.
Yeah,
And she
I
made
was
that
in that
short
stream.
about that. And
Yeah.
like I said, I'm just there kind of. I was trying to be on the fringes, and the next thing you know, boom, I made a comment, and like everything's lit up blue. And I'm like, and she's like, there, Chris, I'm modded you. Well, she didn't call me Chris, she called me Susie.
She made you a mod and you didn't even know her. What?
No,
Yeah, well, you've been in there a couple of times. Okay, we're not gonna bash Coley.
No, no,
oh, I'm
no.
not bashing her at all. I am not, that is not at all what I'm doing. Please don't mistake what I'm saying as
Okay.
bashing. No,
Okay.
ma'am.
I just
I
because
think she's hilarious. I hope that this can be somebody, another channel that, because like I said, Tyra, she really does want to squash and like, maybe y'all won't ever be BFFs, but
Oh
at
no.
least just
We will never be friends.
that. And I think that she knows that,
I would
but
hope
I
so.
think that she just wants to right
Yeah,
wrongs with certain people that she has respect for.
that would be nice.
And she's kind of admitting now that she has respect for those people.
Right.
So,
Carrie Lynn, you getting tired, babe?
yes, I am. I'm about ready to uh get off of here.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's late for you, girl.
do you
Yeah,
have
it's
to work tomorrow,
12:15.
Terry? Because I know it's late
No,
for you.
no, it's the weekend. Yeah, sometimes she does, Dennis.
All right, y'all. Well,
Thursday.
everybody have a good night. I'm going to get off of here. If y'all continue, y'all have fun. And I will see y'all at the next live. And Tyra, I'm going to take some of those notes you gave me about panel etiquette,
Mhm.
and I'm going to remember them.
Okay, I love that for you.
So
Okay.
thank
Have a
you,
good night,
Terry.
Chris. No problem.
Excuse me.
Have a good night.
I hope you have a good night and sleep well. And thank you for letting me up. And thank you for hosting a live.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Good
Bye.
night, everybody in chat.
Oops.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely think it's the pig behind Mad Nutter. Because, dude, I'm sorry, but you gotta hate me to be able to type that.
Yeah.
You like right though, like you have to really, really fucking have a hate in your motherfucking heart for me to write that shit in a live stream. It's bad
Yeah.
enough video, but like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to, you know, I don't know. This is a live stream. Like you just typed that in a live stream, you weirdo.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here.
Bye guys. Have a good night. Good night, Terry. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for coming.
The angels.